Well, welcome to the third part of the Adelaide River Rome. Wirrapurri. Hindmarsh, Theberton, you know, if you go, this is where I am right now. Old industrial that's been revived. We've got cafes, microbreweries, all sorts of things down this part of the world now. Novita's got a beautiful little place just here, complete with all their caravans. It's become a new place down here. In fact, I reckon I've been to this place here before. An old brewery that's become a bit of a night spotty sort of thing. Let's have a look through there. Oh, actually, I've been along here too. There's a microbrewery just there, actually. I've been in there. Entropy, that's right. I remember going to a networking event there. So, walking down here, again, just going back that way. And we're going to head down to the river, which I've been told you can get to just down here. So I'm actually on the other side from where we finished last time, and we're just going to wander around here. Well, a bit confusing through here, but you know what? There's a gap in the fence just here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak through it, and I'm going to make my way down to the river just here. I'll just come down there. So we're at Theberton, Hindmarsh. Rocks, pathway through here, pathway through there, and down here, the river. Entertainment centre I can see is just up there. So I reckon this is where we left it up last time. The pub's just over here somewhere, on the pub. So yeah, we're back where we were. Looks like we're walking up, guys, anyway, by the looks of it. I think we're just, what's the direction? Oh, I don't know. Just shy of the West End, well, where the West End Brewery used to be. And I think we're going up to, oh, in fact, this pathway's closed up here. There we go. Oh, well, didn't know that, did we? So we're going to waffle our way through. And just here, by the way, this place here is called Bloom's. Right, great spot for a coffee, actually. And so we're going to go across this bridge here. All right, entertainment centre's direct ahead. Just through there. Just down here. Try and get away from the poles. That's where we've come from. Bit of an interesting start to this walk today. Perhaps I should have gone the other side. It's all about ease of getting to places. That's where we're heading up that way. City is getting close, I think. Oh, there's a reason you can't get through on the other side there at Christmas time. Adelaide tradition, like going back where I can remember as a kid coming through here. So it's a long time now. This place comes alive with Christmas lights and all sorts of bits and pieces. A couple of permanent fixtures there. And I do remember this volcano just here. That guy used to freak me out when I was a kid. Because what actually happens is that he raises his mallet and you get this big cracking noise. And I used to come, I wanted to see it, but I was a bit scared at the same time. And so that volcano. So imagine this at Christmas time. Just through here, I think there's a whale in the water. There's a bit of a merry-go-round thing there. Behind was the old West End Brewery, no longer there, but obviously they've kept a little bit of it just there. Well, entertainment centre, well, a bit of it there. Channel 7, just there where they do the news. This is a massive corner, this one. This is the gateway to the west of Adelaide. We've got Port Road. Can't remember what this one's called. And then over there we've got Plant 4 Bowden. There's that building with the beautiful light. So this massive corner, this one right here, fortunately for us, we can go underneath it all and go under this little bridge here. We're going to start getting into the parklands soon, I reckon. Just noticing these little things just here. Anybody knows anything about them? Drop it in the comments below. Look like maybe some lights. Anyway, continuing to walk under Port Road. How exciting is this? We'll just go back here too. Nice little story, this one. As I say, Adelaide tradition. Adelaide does love its traditions. Anything that brings community together will actually do. So when the West End Brewery went, we're getting into a bit more shade now too under the bridge here. And so what we're going to do about this thing here, I'll tell you what, let's keep it. So I'm not sure what happened, who bought it. Someone bought this bit of land just here and they decided, hey, let's keep this tradition going. So around Christmas time, the sort of around Christmas pageant onwards, sort of late November, this place is alive, well and truly, with coffees and food vans and people just taking in the sights here. But anyway, going underneath Port Road, how cool is that? Going to keep following the river. Across this bridge here, I wasn't sure which way we're going to go. Now, one thing for people who aren't in Adelaide, one of the things that makes Adelaide unique is it's surrounded by this thing called parklands. We've got this strip of land all around the city that not much can happen on. Interesting, but when circuses come to town, it's normally where they hang out down the Thebarton area. Now I've got a decision to make. I go down, I think, I either go down the other side of the river, which is a bit more grass and stuff, or I'm going to go down this side here, which is a little bit more rugged. I think I'll go down this side here. So as we're going towards the city, we're on the right hand side of the river. Of course, I'd love to be down there, but we've got really steep hills either side of the river at the moment. So we're just going to have to stay up this side for a bit longer. Well, I just looked down a little bit harder and I saw pathway. Yay, so river is just there, and looks like there's a pathway on the other side here too, I think. So let's wander down this way, so much better. So those of you who don't like rougher tracks, this pretty well is the deal. Now you can walk through along the river on a road like this one. All right, still plenty of shade, and actually there's also a path on the other side too. So if you're worried about, you know, terrain, easy. Nice and cafes just up there, so if you need somewhere to stop for coffee, it's just up there. Got a bridge over here. I might stay on this side though. Go and walk along that path still there. Got a railway bridge over there. I think it's the Port Adelaide Range outer harbour lines go through that one. Again, let's look at the beautiful landscaping through here. Isn't it beautiful, hey? Just what they've done with the retaining walls here. They thought they'd probably let's retain it for a bit. Goes all the way. Might leave the track here. A little bit of a path going down there. I'm going to try and get under the bridge and down there. See if we can. Nice view back this way. Fleetwood train going over the top. Railway bridge. Gonna go under here. And good, there's a little track going through there, so that's really good. It didn't matter. There's a path coming through the other way there. I came from over there, under the railway line here. You can go under the bridge, under the railway line, and we'll continue on, but there is a little pathway over there. We'll continue to walk along this beautiful path just here. We're getting to a bit of a landmark that people, the City of Adelaide, people know so well. So as we come around here, a little bit blocked at the moment, but you're starting to see just emerging through the trees here. Can you see it? Go a little bit further. Yeah guys, guess where we are? We're at the, we call it the Torrens Weir. Down the, oh I don't know what, western end of the Torrens River Lake. So just through here guys. So there it is there. We're just about to walk through, walk up here. Keep going. Who's excited to see this view? This view is pretty cool. Just up there we've got the Royal Adelaide Hospital, and as we come up here, come up here, we come up here, and just the start of the weir through there. Of course with the coffee place over the other side there. We're going to see the start of the City of Adelaide Torrens Lake. Just the start of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep going down this way. Well, we can go under the Moffat Street Bridge. So that goes over it. We're going to go down here and go underneath it. I've actually just noticed coming under the bridge here, another Adelaide, I suppose, tradition icon is Popeye. Now, don't know why they named it Popeye. I think you just kind of know Popeye the Sailor Man, you know, remember the cartoon series? Well, this has been going again for as long as I can remember. Footage. There's Popeye. Bit of a guided tour happening on there. So good to see his Adelaide icon still going after all these years. Quite packed too, a lot of people on there. It goes down towards the weir down the end here, and that restaurant's been a few things over the years. Beautiful view of the city looking back. You get this view. So there are some rowing clubs down here, some of the schools. Behind we've got the convention centre, which has actually been a bit of a very successful story in South Australia. It used to be one, now it's 3 bits. We got what was the Hyatt, it's now the Intercontinental. Some new buildings down here. Sky City just there. And the Festival Theatre that's been around for close to 50 years I reckon. I met somebody who actually was involved in the building of the Festival Theatre as well. And again, lots of beautiful landscaping through here as well. Moffat Street Bridge, which is a big feature of this part of the world. Paddle boats over there. Whole heap of ducks having some fun over there. Over there we're getting to our sporting areas too. So let's just head up this way a little bit. The water's quite high, as you can see through here. We've got grass all the way along here. Popeye's coming back there. So again, just under the riverbank bridge, as we call it. Bit of a waterfall over there. And we've got beautiful landscaping all the way through here. I'll just take you down here. So again, just walking down the river a little bit. More views of the convention centre up here. And we've got landscaping going all the way up here. I'm going to sort of make this kind of area my turnaround point today. I'll let you know why in a little while. But yeah, landscaping through here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Just over there is the tap house. So if you want to drink overlooking the river, why not come here before a show, Festival Theatre show even. So I'm going to walk up here, guys, just away from the river for a while. I'm going to walk up here towards the Festival Theatre Plaza. Sky City's up here as well. We'll have a bit of a look up here. Festival Theatre's up here. Bit of Adelaide Oval over there. And they've been starting to do the plaza here a little bit, renovating again though at the moment. New building going in there. And this is a brand new one up here. So they really are developing this side of Adelaide. That's Parliament House just there. And we get into the city skyline just over here. Government House is just over there. So we're going to walk back through here. It's a nice walk back through here. We're just going back towards the Torrens. You can see the brown, the blue and black, white thing down the back. That's the Adelaide Hospital. Sky City entrance down there. Railway station's been around for a while. It's a Dunstan Playhouse just there. See Adelaide Oval over there. We'll have another look at that in a minute because it's a pretty oval. We're very proud of Adelaide Oval in this city. So we'll just keep wandering down through here. Going down the escalator here. They've kind of done a bit of a river banky kind of coffee place just through there. Convention Centre's just over there. Coming down here. Going to walk over the Riverbank Bridge in a minute. But the reason for the turnaround, at this being the turnaround point, been walking for about an hour I suppose, is that here, and I'll show you this bit next time, the railway station's just through there. So what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to continue to take public transport in and walk up the river from here. So let's be the turnaround point today. Okay, this is an iconic view right here. The bridge is curved. It took a long time for us to work out where the bridge was going to go. But when we did, we didn't look back. This is, again, over here. Got the Torrens looking down that way. We go over here. And we've got the Torrens this way. Festival Theatre view, nice there. Sky City's just there. And looking over here, we've got the Convention Centre, which has been really successful in Adelaide. And that's the Intercontinental Hotel. It used to be the Hyatt. One of the first tall things that was actually built down here. But as you can see, it really is quite pretty through here. Just going to head over to Adelaide Oval. Okay, another view a bit further away. Festival Theatre, Sky City, Intercontinental, Adelaide Convention Centre, Convention Centre, Convention Centre. 3 bits to that. Some rowing down there. Recently, we had a University of Adelaide and we had a University of South Australia. Those 2 buildings next to each other were built by those 2 unis. They've recently just about to merge into Adelaide University. So we have got two unis that have merged down here. Got a thing called the Cheese Grater down there. That's medical research. Got another building down there. It's a bit of another research. And down the end there, we've got Royal Adelaide Hospital. So very much a health precinct along here. Okay, at the end of the bridge here, we've got, can't go in of course, but we've got Adelaide over there. Then we've got, that's obviously footy and cricket, except for the Sheffield Shield final, which couldn't be there apparently. I don't know why that happened. But the plan is you get off the train, you walk across here, and you go to the footy. So AFL, you haven't looked up AFL, look it up. We've got the Adelaide Crows and Port Power in Adelaide, and when they play each other here, the town goes wild, I tell you. It's also a hotel on surrounds of the Adelaide Oval as well. But yeah, so here we go here. And Memorial Drive had a recent upgrade too, which is lovely. Anyway, so what we're going to do, we're going to wander down the river on this side. We love views, don't we? It is pretty. At night, it sparkles up through here. So, Convention Centre, all 3 bits of it. In the Continental Hotel, get around these trees. Sky City up there, hotel, 6 stars I think that one. And then we've got the bridge, graceful curve through here. Those little dots there, paddle boats. You can actually paddle boat on this river too. Obviously the Festival Theatre and the Playhouse. Alright, so we're going to keep going down this way, I'll show you the hospital a bit closer. Nice wildlife. There's some great little pelicans over here. I'm going to see how close I can get to them. Well, one's a bit weary, starting to wander away. Incredible creatures, aren't they? Look, they're letting me get quite close here. They're starting to get a bit titchy now. But no, they're not overly worried, are they? Won't go any closer. Pelicans. Beautiful things, aren't they? Back at the weir here. It's probably the best view of the hospital I'm going to get because we've got trees in the way. Just through there. It's been open for just not that long, but a little bit. And we did need a new Royal Adelaide Hospital, so how cool to actually have one in a beautiful location where it is. Royal Adelaide Hospital. You see, you're not far from the river and the city down there. Notice down here, someone's drawn little snakes and ladders, little game just here. How cool is that one? You can cross the weir there. We're going to head down. Oh, actually, we might head down there even. It's the last view of the weir. Beautiful trees, everything down here as well. Down the stairs we go. Oh, hang on. This doesn't look very promising. Just been under the bridge there. It's a bit hard to get through. About there. Choices. We're always going to head down the river, aren't we? Again, going to take a sneaky way through by the river just down here. As we continue down, sort of, Northern Park's over the other side there. We're on the other side. Well, a bit of a surprise. We've got a 260 metre bunyip trail joint between the Adelaide City Council and Children's University Australia Uni of Adelaide. And what it actually does is it will tell the story of the bunyip. And there's some activities to do along the way. So yeah, let's wander down this way. In fact, there's a bit of a storybook just down here. Something stirred in the mud at the bottom of Berkeley Creek. The fish swam away in fright, and the night birds in the trees hid their heads under their wings. Oh, it sounds scary. Sure we want to go down here? Anyway, let's keep going. Well, there's been no bunyips so far, so that's pretty good. But you know, there was a path on this side of the river, which is awesome. And I just feel like I've left Adelaide. I could be anywhere right now. Walking through, I can't even hear any cars at the moment. Just the beauty of escaping, leaving the world for a while. Well, what a sad tale actually for the bunyip. He met all these animals who tried to convince him that he wasn't one of them. And he sort of started to feel sad about the fact that he was the only one. So he went away to hide. Then he found himself in the mirror. And he found himself at the end. So beautiful story, this one. End of the bunyip trail, and I could be happy to say, just through here, there were 9 activities, no bunyips. But it was good to know that the bunyip found himself at the end. He was just looking for a home, I think, and it worked out who he was, as we all are, I think. So nice story. Okay, the path's got a little bit precarious through here. Okay, you just really got to watch your steps. But there is a path on this side of the river, which is just over there, by the way. And you know, we're walking through this little trail through here. Again, quite beautiful. Nice river shot there, actually. Beautiful ibis in the middle, but got to go up there, guys. So I'll see what's up. Okay, this is okay. That wasn't a bad hill. We're coming back down to the big corner down here. See a few cars down here. I'm hoping we'll be able to get underneath again. That was really easy last time. So yeah, just heading back on this bridge. Again, just over there, I don't know if you can see it, we've got the Bloom Cafe. Really worth a visit, guys. Absolutely beautiful. view. This is the view you get from it. We're just down from the, I suppose the Christmas display parklands. But I'm going to actually walk along this way this time because we're going to find the Omni Hotel where we finished off. Well, there it is there, the Omni Hotel. It was this corner here that I got you last time. So, looks like I can just have to walk down a little bit further because my car's actually on the other side of the river today. So, we'll go down this way a bit further. Well, I did go for a bit of an explore the other way. No bridges, guys. Not for a while anyway, and so at least I wanted to at least get to the Omni Hotel, which actually wasn't that far down. So we're going to go back to that bridge and cross over to the Blooms Cafe. Alright, so yep, just let you know, no way to get across really until you get down to South Road, so we can come back this way. Might as well take you for a walk down here. Let's just kiss past the Stobie Pole illumination, and we've also got can't quite read, Bright Start Brewing down here. This is what's happening with these old suburbs. They are getting reinvigorated. And you know, these places are actually quite trendy. Adelaide Wind Tunnel over there. Look at that trolley. Chimney. Bright Star Brewing. Really have been there. It's quite a cool spot. Paving on the floor here. They really are making an effort to try and reinvigorate these areas. And entry fee is just that grey building over there. Got a gym over here too, actually. So, yeah, so come down. Hindmarsh, I think it's Hindmarsh, Theberton. Just go down West Theberton Road and you'll get to it. Well, nearly back at the car. Just down that way a little bit. I trust you've enjoyed Hindmarsh through to the railway station today. They're always full of surprises, the Torrens River, and no problem with that today. So until next time when we pick up at the railway station, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.